In today's episode, we're going to be reacting to hot takes from TikTok, and they're known to have some pretty bad takes. So, Lou, let's start this off.
These are fucking outrageous, man. Give it to TikTok. The first one, Drake gotta retire.
Why does he have to retire for?
Bro, this guy's 36. He's still competing with Bad Bunny, Taylor Swift, fucking Ed Sheeran numbers-wise, and like, even if you don't want to talk about the numbers, you have to consider it because there's millions of people that still want to listen to Drake's music. I'm one of them, and he just returned to form with Her Loss. Honestly, never mind. He did show some growth. He experimented, so I don't really see how you could want Drake to retire at this point.
Plus, he just signed like a $500 million deal, so even at that, I don't think he's going anywhere. I mean, he has to be able to create music for the next decade, and even at that, if you want to talk about the rapper who's been the most dominant when it comes to, like, let's say even frequency of drops and the numbers, it's still Drake. So, like, what would be the the reason?
And I have a hot take. I think mainstream rap would be fucking boring if Drake stopped dropping music, bro, because what are you going to do? You're going to wait around 5 years for Kendrick or Travis to drop an album? Like, Drake is there. Like, he's always there, bro. Like, you need Drake to kind of keep things interesting. And I'm not saying he always drops an album of the year contender, but 99% of the time you're getting a solid album. But give me your next take, bro.
Okay, my next take. Listen to this one. This comes to us from TikTok from David. Anyone who actually enjoys Tyler's music is an NPC. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I mean, it's kind of saying that you're a simpleton, like you just like you follow the crowd, but that's a bad take just because like, okay, maybe if you want to say someone's favorite album is Igor or whatever it is, like everyone has that kind of take, but like to be invested into his earlier catalog, like he was making some pretty diverse shit.
I will say this though, I feel like outside of like the niche like hip hop and music community, in real life, I don't really know too many people that genuinely enjoy Tyler's music like that. I feel like I love his music, but it took me a lot of time to kind of get into it just because of that contrast between his very deep voice with like these light and like kind of, I would say, very shiny and kind of glossy instrumental. It's a hard contrast.
It is a hard contrast, and like his music is super digestible too. Like it's gonna take some time, but like once you get it, like you're gonna get it. And what's cool too is that like he's never even been like that mainstream. Like besides Igor, like he's never really had anything that's cracked over that 200,000 first week, and like he's not the one that puts up the craziest streams.
But he's getting there.
Absolutely, he's getting there. But what's cool about Tyler is that like he has that cult fan base, but the biggest cult fan base within music. Like people are willing to die on a hill for his music, and listen, he fucking performs quality. So to say that you're a simpleton, that you enjoy Tyler's music because of that, no, I don't think so.
That's kind of bullshit. But the next take that I have is this: Phineas and Ferb dropped more hits than YB.
What do you?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that theme song for Agent P, like I don't know if you ever watched Phineas and Ferb as a kid, that shit is like James Bond score level, bro. That shit's fire. They even have like their theme song. There's even an episode where like you have Dr. Doofenshmirtz being controlled by Perry the Platypus, and he's kind of like rapping. It's fire, bro.
But all jokes aside though, like bro, YB's been dominating the charts for like literally the past 2 years, so I don't agree with that.
I will say this though, I feel like YB has a lot of plaques, but like how many mega bangers does he truly have, bro? Like yes, you have No Smoke, you have Make No Sense, you have Outside Today, Valuable Pain, but like even a song like Genie, which is one of his biggest songs, his vocals fall flat all throughout the fucking entire song.
We're not saying that. That's not the take, though.
The quality of the hits, I don't think these hits are going to have legs like that, bro. These Phineas and Ferb songs are classics, bro.
No, okay, but all jokes aside, though, because I guess the basis of the take was saying that, like, YB has no hits to the point where, like, fucking Phineas and Ferb are able to put up better numbers than him. And I think that's bullshit, just because, like, you named 5 mega hits right off the bat.
It's ridiculous to compare. I'm just saying,
Plus, you want to go on YouTube and go look at those views.
YB's him-making ability is as strong as people make it out to be. I just don't think he's that great of a rapper. I'll be honest with you, bro.
I don't
think so.
I think he's a good rapper. I don't think he's anything besides that. I think he's a good. Of course, it's not great because it's good, like our grading system.
I don't see these hits having legs. Like, yes, he has a bunch of gold singles, but like, are people going to be listening to songs like "I Hate YB" in 5 years from now? I don't think so.
Anyways, just in my opinion, I don't think it's a good take just because like the guy has a fuckload of hits.
Fair enough.
But
next up,
let's keep going on with this. Okay, this comes to me by King Bell, and this was a comment section on TikTok. And he said, Vamp Anthem is top 5 Carti, which I think is a horrible fucking take.
That's
okay, what
awful.
do you want to do? You want to say 15 better songs in it?
Yeah, you could easily fucking do that, bro.
What do you got?
Magnolia, you could do Shooter, you could do Let It Go.
Number 9, Half and Half, Long Time Intro.
Yeah, Mean.
Bro, Love Hurts. Like, I mean,
Location, that's already like 10 right there.
I've already given you guys a bunch of those. Even Sky Off the album is much better. Go to the Moon is much better than that.
Over is much better.
Absolutely.
Like, bro, it's really not top tier Carti.
It's not.
I feel like it could be the theme to like the whole Vamp era of Carti's catalog, but even at that, bro, like,
it is like it could probably be slotted into like a top 20 if you're really trying to convince me. But even at that, like I'd even have songs like R.I.P. in there. But yeah, I just found it a really weird take because I know people enjoy the song, right? And I do too. I think it was easily one of the strongest off of Whole Lotta Red just because of like the unique production that you're getting and all that kind
the
of stuff.
organs and all that.
Absolutely. But for me, it's not top.
It's not great.
Not top 5.
But the next one I have is one of the hottest that I've seen, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm getting sick of seeing this take everywhere, especially on TikTok. Like I feel like the kids are really running with this narrative that Juice WRLD is the best freestyler ever.
No.
Bro, I'm sorry. You can maybe argue that he's a good freestyler, one of the best from his class. Like, obviously, the Tim Westwood freestyles where he's rapping for over an hour long. Very impressive.
Even the freestyle where, like, he's in the studio and people are throwing him objects and he's able to weave them into his rhyme schemes. He's a great freestyler, and I think it's a great component of his music. But, bro,
you have Lil Wayne, you have Jay-Z, you have Big L, you have King Los, you have Black Thought, with the wonders he did on the Funk Flex freestyle. I think that Juice WRLD's rhymes are maybe a bit more rudimentary or simple and basic. Like, I'm not trying to knock down his skills as a freestyler, but he doesn't have the wordplay of someone like Eminem. Like, I don't know if you've seen the freestyle Eminem did for MTV, bro.
Oh,
the
absolutely.
one where Paul Rosenberg is shooting him words. At one point, he gives him gasoline, and Eminem raps, "They try to jack me off with Vaseline. My ass is mean. I smash your spleen." Like, he's rapping multiple syllables, and he can adapt to any situation, improvise, and Eminem comes from battle rap, bro. Like, there's levels to this. I'm sorry.
There is levels to it, but I will say this, though. For the new generation, I think he is one of the best, though. Like, out of, like, you know, everyone that came up through his class or through his generation, his freestyles are amazing, so I don't want to discredit him, but I will say this, like you did say, like, there is much better freestyles.
There's a league above, in my opinion, bro.
In my opinion,
but he's very talented as a freestyler. There's no debating that. But what do you have next for me, bro?
Okay, where do you want to go with this? Okay, let me do... Okay, let me go on this one. Coi Leray is a slept-on artist, bro. So, listen, I know she has a huge fan base. I mean, people fuck with her music. It's not for me, but, like, what am I missing out on, bro? Like, what's slept on about her? You know, like, what are you getting out of Coi Leray's music?
I don't know, bro. A lot of Carti impressions, that's for fucking sure. I feel like the latest album she put out was super underwhelming, but I will say this. She just put out a snippet to a song that actually remixes The Message, that classic song from, you know, Grandmaster Flash. And it actually sounds like an anthem, bro.
It does.
Like, it's for the first time I listened to a Coi Leray song, and I'm like, this has potential to go somewhere.
So is it a hot take that has some merit? Are we sleeping on Coi Leray?
Maybe it will. Maybe this take will age well, bro. Right now, I can't see it.
I brought it in because, listen, I think it's fucking hot. Just because, like, I've never really seen anyone say that, like, Coi Leray's being slept on. If anything, like, maybe people are too awake on her music. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just not for me. But hey, hopefully she ends up dropping a fucking mega hit because
I hope so. I'm rooting for her,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm fucking rooting for her. Yeah, but I just found it kind of hot. So
it was.
What do you got next?
Next up, I have this one, and this one really rubbed me the wrong way. Kendrick's new album is way better than Good Kid, Mad City.
Oof.
Way better.
Stinky.
Bruh.
Stinky. That's stinky. No,
listen,
no,
bro. Good Kid, Mad City is skipless, first of all. And I'm not going to lie to you. I would rather listen to Kendrick's dad trying to, you know, bust balls about getting his Domino's order than listen to Auntie Diaries or listen to a song like Rich Spirit. I'll be honest. I'm not saying that there's
so many bigger highlights on GKMC than there is on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and like you can't compare it to his magnum opus. Like I love Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I think it's a fantastic listen, but you're not going to put it on the level of GKMC and To Pimp a Butterfly. Like, both of those albums are regarded some of the best that the genre has ever seen. So I think that's a bad take.
Conceptually, you know, it is arguably a masterwork, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, but it kind of comes at the expense of some of his performances that are kind of a bit too low energy, in my opinion, or too mellow, which I get is the point of the mental state that he's in. Yeah, I get it. I just think that when you're looking at cinematic value, the skits, the interludes, better rapping performances,
production choices,
better features, it all comes on Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah,
bro.
Memorable hooks as well.
Yes.
Track list and sequencing.
Replay value.
Bro, you could listen to GKMC in 3 different ways. You know, that's just like the versatility of that album. So I do think that's a bad take, but I'm going to give you my last one for tonight, brother.
All right. I have one more after that.
All right, listen to this one. The SoundCloud era is overrated, bro. So someone had the balls to say that the SoundCloud era is overrated. Like, low-key, this whole new generation has been birthed through the SoundCloud.
You're shitting on 2010's rap, a big part of it,
bro,
by saying that.
Bro, think about how many artists have released fantastic tracks EPs, projects through SoundCloud. Think about how many, let's say, songs have blown up through SoundCloud first, then were released through DSPs and ended up going diamond. Example, Lucid Dreams, bro. That took nearly 2 fucking years, bro, to blow up, but it started catching steam on SoundCloud. Like, I'll tell you why SoundCloud is super valuable, bro. You'll know before anything happens. Like, you'll be in the knowing before something blows up. You'll be able to hear that first reference track. Even something like EXO Tour Life, bro.
Yeah, I know,
like,
bro.
So many massive songs
even
from our
looking
generation
at the
have come through
lineup,
that
bro,
app.
of artists, you have Lil Uzi Vert, you have Denzel Curry, you have Ski Mask the Slump God. Like, the amount of artists that emerged from that scene that are still relevant today, still making great fucking music, you can't discredit that scene. I feel like if you don't like the SoundCloud scene, you don't like fun rap music, bro. Like, that's kind of the take that I have with
absolutely.
that.
Even XXX
You know
Tentacion,
I mean?
Juice WRLD, there's so many great fucking rappers that have came up through that application. And even looking at the cool little moments like the Black Friday drop for Kendrick and J. Cole, that was on SoundCloud, bro.
I know.
You know, like, everyone knows the value of SoundCloud. Like, it's not going to make DSPs, but it's just as fire as DSPs, you know? Like, you're going to have that sort of access to that exclusive shit. Even something like, let's say, Travis Scott releasing, you know, what was it, Butterfly Effect, Green and Purple,
Yes,
and then after Amen
on
through
SoundCloud,
that
yeah,
was a fantastic 3-pack, and Butterfly Effect becomes one of his most successful songs ever and makes Astroworld.
I
So
know.
I think overall that's a bad take. Like,
Atrocious.
you could find a lot of value through SoundCloud, at least in my opinion.
I don't like that one. But the last one for today is this. Prime Lil Pump is better than Yeat.
No. That's a bad take.
You
for
think
me.
that's a bad take?
I think that's.
I think it's a hot take. I don't know if I disagree with it necessarily.
But you always slander Yeat a bit.
Yeat's
You slander Yeat a
production.
bit.
Yeat's production is what carries him a lot of the time.
No, I
bro.
disagree, because
And
if you don't
wait,
have
let
him-
me ask you this: Does Yeat yet? I know he's still early on in his career. Does he have a Gucci Gang? Does he have a D Rose? Does he have an I Love It?
I could have gone without those. I mean,
They're not great
Yeah,
songs.
but you're talking about them as if they're fucking.
I'm not
like,
saying they're
New York
great.
State of Minds. You know, I can
Obviously, fucking not, bro.
Like, bro, but the thing is that, like, I can't give you a Lil Pump project that's on the same level as something like, let's say, Life. At least in my opinion, bro.
Lil Pump self-titled, I think, could make an argument. Not a great album
bro,
by
like,
any means,
bro,
but
and not
I
only
think
that-
Pump is like more audible on the mic. I appreciate that. Yeat, it's
And no, but that's what's good about
It's
it,
like
though. It's like it's that
mumble rap
Carti effect,
times
though.
a million,
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
also the thing is that, like, a lot of Pump's music was driven by the antics, bro. Like, that's another thing of the
Of
reason
course.
why it's sold. Bro, with Yeat, like, he has, like, a dedicated cult fan base that's going in every single fucking
yeah. But
drop
I low-key
ready
feel
for
like
stuff.
once you've heard one song from Yeat, you've heard them all. Like I low-key get the vibe of that a lot
It
of the
depends
time.
how long the track list is, but I mean, that's a problem with so many different artists. You know, even Pump. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, how predictable did Lil Pump get?
He
You know?
did, but I do think that Yeat is more animated as a rapper
Much
on the
more.
mic.
And not
you know
only
what I
that,
mean?
but like
Ad-libs
looking
and
at
all
the
that.
looking at also like the way that he, you know, uses his vocal inflections or the types of different flows that he brings in, his ad libs. I feel like when you have to look at it from like a general standpoint, he is a better rapper than fucking Lil Pump is. Absolutely. I think that's low-key fucking insulting.
I don't know. I think you can make the argument.
No,
but you guys
no,
let
no.
us know. Do you agree with that take? Do you agree with the other takes? Which hot takes from TikTok really kind of got you thinking? Let us know in the comments. And if you're new here and you enjoy this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button as well. We have way more content just like this coming up. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.